So, we have been in quarantine, self-isolation, movement control order, whichever you guys call it, for to some about a month or over a month, and to some almost a month. And it's been, quite frankly, draining, boring, beneficial when it comes to self-reflection, and it's just been blech. If you've been paying attention to YouTube or Twitter or Instagram, any types of social media, there's a lot of news going around, and there's a lot of companies, influencers, and brands been exposed. And I feel like that is very interesting. Hello. Hi, my name is Nisa Fareeha, and I will be doing a quick rebranding on my channel, so let's go. From where I am at currently, there has been a lot of bad and concerning news, and there's been teeny tiny good news, I would say, and it still counts. We have to appreciate the little good things that's happening. And the good news that I want to talk about is the environment. So thanks to this crazy pandemic, our good acquaintance known as the coronavirus, our air quality has improved, which goes to show how much of a jerk we've been to the planet, but I'm pretty sure that everybody knows that by now. So here are the things that I've read and found out about so far. Air pollution and CO2 gas decreased, carbon monoxide reduced to 50% in NYC compared to last year, which is definitely awesome. Nitrogen dioxide levels are down, and there's clear water in Venice, Italy. I'm pretty sure you guys know. Because of this great environmental news, I have to find out what will happen after this pandemic. So one of the sources that I read is from CNBC, where Bill Gates believed that because of this pandemic, it inspires a lot of collaboration and innovation among the tech-driven community, which I think is awesome. If we adapt to the way that we are living now, it could get better for our communities, like our local businesses and our neighborhoods. Well, from my experience, because of our movement control, there's been awareness of how a lot of small businesses are struggling to make ends meet. And at least from where I am, a lot of people are supporting local businesses. We try to support them as much as possible. So this can definitely, if we keep this up, this would definitely impact our neighborhoods, our community where we live so much better. But at the same time, I'm not an economist, so I'm pretty sure there's another layer to that as well, regardless if it's a pro or a con. And the third one, I would say, it's kind of like my favorite point of view. I feel like it's very realistic and it's kind of fucked up, but hear me out. Too often need for collective action is an excuse for inaction. This person basically wrote, he came from a very realistic standpoint, talking about how when a lot of people want to do action, there's also a lot of people feel like they don't need to do any action. So kind of like bystander effect. I have been reading a lot about people pushing for green energy and whatnot, and I also read a lot about people being concerned about the economy. Of course, because, well, a lot of people lost their jobs. He did explain about how the oil and gas industry has been around for a while, and economic growth and oil and gas work hand in hand. I watched one of Vox's video about the coronavirus, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard that most probably it comes from a bat and went to another host and then went to humans and whatnot. This has sparked like a lot of rage and anger. We need to stop messing around with wildlife. Like, there's so many diseases that came from wildlife, and I'm sure that some people are like, oh, why don't you just kill the wild animal? No, that would be bad for our ecosystem. We need to stop fucking things up. Also, it made me think that this might sound really, I don't know, controversial. Maybe we deserve it because we've been pretty much shit to the environment. This should be a wake-up call for us to be better humans and to do better. Alright, so before I go on, we need to water the plants. just like that, I am covered with mosquitoes and I am very sweaty. Okay, where were we? Right. With everything that we are experiencing, I decided to reevaluate my content. Look, I am not a multi-millionaire just yet. I don't have the funds to donate millions of dollars on causes that I care and believe in. So the little thing that I can do is making content, and I want this channel to be more on conscious lifestyle. I'm not going to use the word sustainable living or sustainable lifestyle because I feel like there's a lot of debate on privilege that's going on there, and I believe that the word conscious living or the word conscious, it's definitely more inclusive. What I want is I want to build a community of people like me who wants to be a better human and who wants to be more aware of things around them and how they choose to live their life. Now listen, this is not going to be like level 150 conscious living, sustainable living, all that kind of stuff. No, we're gonna start from ground zero, level 1. What does that mean? So it means that I want to create content where I share the research that I have on specific movements, and maybe if you guys know more about it, comment down below. Let's have a discussion about it. Let's acknowledge the fact that there's a lot of movements that is trying to improve our environment. This channel would not be exclusive to any of them. We're just going to be regular people who is trying to do better. For example, maybe we don't use plastic bags for our groceries anymore, or instead of a toothbrush, why don't we move into like those bamboo toothbrush, those little things that is very realistic, hopefully budget friendly, and well, sustainable. I know I don't want to use sustainable living, but I think the word sustainable has a good definition in itself. So yeah, I wanted to do a 30-day no plastic video, but since I'm not going anywhere, I decided to maybe have a couple of sustainable / conscious ethical brands that I have from America, and I want to introduce them to you guys, and maybe we can call it the Conscious Consumer Series. If you guys like that idea, hit the thumbs up button because I'm definitely excited to do that. And I do believe that with little consistent habits and practices, it will definitely benefit our planet in the long run. So please subscribe to this channel and like this video if you want to join this conscious living journey. I will be posting every week, and let's be a better human. Take care, guys.